Understanding control in modern economics. Who really controls money? Exploring the origins of our banking and monetary system. The historical context of central banks and their influence. The implications of a debt-based monetary system. Discovering the true nature of money and its creation. Paths to financial liberation in a changing world. Section 1. Introduction to the monetary system. Henry Ford once stated, "It is well enough that the people of a nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning." This quote encapsulates the unsettling reality of our financial system, which many engage with daily without understanding its underlying mechanics. As I share my findings from 4 years of exploring finance, recognize that understanding how money works is crucial for fostering informed decisions. Section 2. The invisible controls of money. Who controls our money? It's clear you and I, as individuals, do not have this power. The complexities of the financial system often lead to confusion and frustration, prompting many to ask who precisely dictates monetary flows. The answer lies deeper than common understanding, as money does not originate solely from government sources. The origins of our monetary system are rarely discussed in schools, yet knowing its foundations is essential since it profoundly influences our lives. Section 3. The birth of central banking. The concept of central banking originated in 1694 as a solution for the English government, which needed loans following prolonged war. Scottish banker William Paterson proposed a privately owned bank that could issue money to the government, leading to the world's first modern central banking system. Jump ahead to the early 20th century, and we see the establishment of the Federal Reserve in the U.S. during a secretive meeting on Jekyll Island in 1910. The founders feared public opposition to their centralized control, as the American populace was well aware of the pitfalls associated with central banking. Section 4. The secrecy and power of the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve deceptively presented itself as a stabilizing entity for the American economy, disguising the fact that the very creators of the system were the same ones they claimed to protect the public from. By drafting the bill in secrecy and employing tactics to reassure Congress, the Federal Reserve secured its position in legislation without public consent. This central banking system allows a small group to influence economic outcomes profoundly, with little accountability or oversight. Section 5. The global impact of central banking. The implications of the central banking model extend globally, with the influence of the U.S. dollar reverberating across international markets. Today, nearly every country has adopted some form of central banking system, reflecting the structural power concentrated among a few entities. The interconnectedness of currencies highlights how monetary policy in the U.S. affects nations worldwide. Section 6. The transition from gold to fiat currency. The Bretton Woods system established the dollar's status as the global reserve currency, originally tied to gold. However, in 1971, President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard, leading to a system based on trust and faith, known as fiat currency. This evolution means that the currency is only as valuable as the belief in it, creating a precarious economic reality. When the Federal Reserve prints money, it dilutes the value of existing currency, leading to inflation that impacts everyday consumers without their conscious awareness. Section 7. Debt as currency. In this modern economic framework, debt has become the primary medium of exchange. Whenever banks extend loans, they create new money, turning debt into an asset. A former Federal Reserve governor highlighted that without debts in the system, real money would cease to exist, reinforcing a system dependent on continued borrowing. This condition favors short-term gains at the cost of long-term stability. Section 8. Consequences of central bank policies. Central banks wield significant economic power through their ability to manipulate interest rates and control money supply. Recent history illustrates the consequences of these powers, such as the 2008 financial crisis, exacerbated by excessive borrowing and lending practices instigated by low interest rates. The systemic nature of these policies reveals an inherent struggle between stability and the risks associated with debt-based growth. Section 9. Moving forward and alternatives. As the public grows increasingly aware of these dynamics, a shift is occurring. Many are moving toward alternative currencies such as gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. These options aim to provide a hedge against the pitfalls of fiat currencies and central bank interventions. Understanding these concepts can empower individuals globally to navigate the changing financial landscape effectively. Section 10. Conclusion and call for awareness. In closing, recognizing how central banking influences our lives enables deeper understanding and engagement with the financial world. As you reflect on these insights, I encourage you to do your own research and explore the implications of our monetary system further. For more information, consider exploring resources such as Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money or Edward Griffin's The Creature from Jekyll Island. Thank you for joining me in this exploration, and remember to subscribe for future content that dives deeper into these crucial financial topics.